Okay, I'm just drinking some water. Okay, so today I'm going to play a visual novel. Actually, for the I think sort of the first time. I mean, essentially, kind of played some, but I actually didn't really know what visual novels were until about 4 years ago or so. Someone was talking about them, and I was so confused. I mean, it's a pretty simple concept, but the way she was talking about it was like it was crazy. I mean, essentially, I write on the episode app, and I mean, essentially, that's what it is, I think. But I guess this would be my first really proper, a real proper visual novel. The books in the back, I quite like that. So sometimes I'm so afraid to do this, like I can't do stuff right perfectly, and then there's just these books in the back. No, but I mean, to be honest, all of this is pretty solid, pretty. But even here, right? And this is pretty sketchy too. You know. But I'm actually currently working on a visual novel, even though I just said I haven't really played them. I played this game on PS4. I forget what it's called right now, but it's basically set up with a visual novel, like for the text, for the dialogue parts. So I really kind of have played. But in any case, let's see who Sachi is. Sachi, and that's actually kind of funny. But anyways, you'll see later why I think that's funny. But let us first look at the credits. Okay, a lot of people here. So we have the director, artist, writer, animator, programmer, Pinlin. That'll be me. Vocalist, Anton. Editors, Emmy, Caitlin Ferris, Jackie M, Josh Paulison, Lazlo. Special thanks to Corinth. Composer, Junshiro, Nyan Food, Suobu, and White Song. Proofreaders, Ainsley, Katz, Anano, Mousy, Near, Saga 707. Lyrics, Nyan Food, Datenko, Nixtradi, Saponji, Emi Karev Tosi, Taro, Adomi, Ferris. Oh, I was saving. I don't know why I was saving. Settings, text, speed, transitions, all. Okay. Notice. Oh my gosh. That's the main menu. Back. Very simple UI. Let's get some ideas for mine. Set your name and press enter to continue. I guess I am Yoko. Miyoko. Excuse me, Miyoko. Short, be Miyoko. Nice font. Okay, what am I freaking out about? I need to just kind of jump in and try to start doing things. I should have gone home earlier. My shoes are getting soaked. Everything is so boring these days that I keep losing track of time. Staying at home does not help, so I often go out. The library is one of my favorite places to visit because it has so much for me to discover. Even then, there's a limit to what I can do there. I wish something interesting would happen in this village every once in a while. Anything that could kill my boredom. That'll do it. I often pass by this mansion during the day, but this time it catches my attention. Nice picture. I wonder when the last time was anyone visited this place. No other house in the village looks as lonely as this one. From afar, it looks grand. If I had to guess, it was probably built over 2 centuries ago. It doesn't look like 2 centuries ago. The atmosphere changes as soon as I approach the house. The whole building is surrounded by a veil of thin mist. All the plants in the garden have been taken over by the weeds. Behind the trees, I notice an empty fountain with a fairy statue in the middle. This expression makes the environment even more depressing. I don't find it depressing at all. No matter how you look at it, this place has an incredibly mysterious aura. There is something new to discover with each gaze around the premise. Some of the windows are broken, and the door is locked with heavy chains. My feet start to get cold, drawing my attention to my wet socks. Just taking a screenshot, don't mind me. Just trying to educate myself. Ugh. I'll have to come back another time if I want to explore. Well, as I'm about to turn the corner around, I see a shadow move behind the windows. Ellipse. Ellipse. I try to focus on it, but it is already gone. It is as if nothing ever happened. Huh? Was that a person? Or was it just my imagination? Recent thing I just learned, you have to put a comma between independent clauses, like every independent clause. I thought, like 2 years ago, probably, I learned, or yeah, some years, I learned the but, that before but. I didn't realize it before any, like, what do you call it? Coordinating conjunction? Conjunction. You have to, I didn't know that. Like, for and, I was fine. I was fine with yet. Anything that seemed to, like, change what, like, the idea of what came before it. There's a word for that. I don't know what to call it. But I yeah, that messed me up. Like, I think a week ago I learned that. That messed me up. That was something I just, that was crazy. Anyways, I went through the whole stages of denial for that one, but that's fine. I continue staring at the window, but nothing else happens. Even though that was strange, I'm more curious and freaked out. Anyway, I don't want to stare in the rain any longer than necessary. Oh, school. We're in high school, surprise. My mind is clouded by thoughts of the mansion. Class starts soon. The first hour is history, my least favorite. Well, we can relate. It does not take long for me to doze off. I'll just take a short nap until class is over. This is like me. Some of them pointed out that you really shouldn't start a story if somebody's sleeping. So I had made this one story, and then I went back and changed it after the fact because I was like, crap. But basically, I just tacked something onto the beginning. Anyways, I don't miss much anyway. You will. You're gonna miss the history of civilization. Ellipse. Ellipse. Moon. Oh, that's pretty. Make your hands a little bit small. I'm just gonna let me stop trying to. This is very pretty. Sigh. Art is so bad because you're comparing, but you need to. Alright, see, Mark said the other day. Well, repost it probably. Suffering is the only thing that comes out of comparing, and it's good for an artist to learn. But it's just funny because, or artist in training. Sometimes I don't. Anyways, when I finally open my eyes, school has already ended. I slept through all of my classes. Who? What friends? I should be reprimanded for it, but my teacher, Mr. Blanchett, does not usually mind. He gives me special treatment because he knows I live alone. There is no one for him to rat me out to. Oh, gee, it's getting depressing. I think you're more depressing than the mansion. Perhaps I should not do that too often. My classmates look at me with resentful glares. Lucky orphan. I noticed assignments laying on my desk, history and chemistry. I was really lucky. None of the other courses had classes. Homework. Mr. Blanchett gave us more homework than usual. It can't get any more boring than doing the same assignment over and over again. This actually really fits in with anime, like limited animation. This is just like takes it to the it's a genre that makes sense to like be related to anime. It seems like the other students have already gone home. My friends didn't even bother to wake me. At least you have friends. Goodness, they can't do everything. You have friends, you know. You don't have, you know. It's not their fault you fell asleep. I'll get back at them for this. Oh, dang, I was not expecting that. That's kind of now I feel too lazy to get up. So okay, so the trick for visual novels is, or anime backgrounds, is to bathe everything in a ridiculously blinding light. I got you. I got you. We'll try it tomorrow, or we'll try it tonight. I think this is, we just have to get a perspective reference. Yeah, we'll do it tonight. It's really already very late here, but once I'm ready, I start to head home. Even though I'm walking on the main road, no one is around. It's unusually quiet today, and after what Leoji told me, I'm feeling especially. Kien? My footsteps echo in the silence of the empty street. When I hear another set of footsteps, I glance back. The last thing when I see is only a boy from my school. I look up at the cloudless sky and yawn. Even though I haven't done anything today, I feel so exhausted, I want to jump back into bed. I take a few turns, so I switch back to first person. It might be a coincidence, but the boy behind me seems to be following me. I've been walking very slowly this entire time, so he should have passed me by now. I should test him. Or her. There's an easy trick to find out if someone is following me or not. Turn the corner. If you turn 3 times clockwise or counterclockwise at forks in the road, I will walk in a circle. If the other person does that too, it means they have no destination. Oh! Skills, everybody! Note. I enter a small alley. I take a turn. I turn once more. And again. Now if he's still following me, I'll know it's not just a coincidence. Right on cue, I hear the boy's footsteps behind me. That guy still following me? That sure is interesting. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. I speed up, trying to get off my heels. Get him off my heels by taking more turns. All of a sudden, my arm is grabbed. That's rude. My stalker's caught up with me. Oh, he's just a first year. Still a stalker. Hello. Okay. Hello. I don't know, he's British. I'm trying to be British. Okay, look. Hello. We don't know each other, but we go to the same school, and I just wanted to ask you something. What is it? Well, I can't do voices. Will you go out with me? Wait, let me choose. Hold on. Let me reveal him. if he's... No. No. I have to change her voice. I have to put her voice higher, and then... Alright, she's about to change. No. Ellipse. 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 To break the ice, I say, is that all you wanted to ask? My answer is still no. Another time. I'm gonna have to go with the first one. Is that all you wanted to ask? The boy looks at me, scratches his head, obviously flustered. I've never seen him before. This confession is too sudden. It might have taken a lot of courage for him to confess to me, but I do not appreciate his creepy, stalkerish approach to things. I too do not appreciate his creepy, stalkerish. It'd be really fun if he appears and she's like, actually, based on certain characteristics I did not consider previously, he really had me freaked out. You should have waited somewhere instead of following me around. I could have punched you when you grabbed me. Don't do that. Now, to be honest with you, I'm not interested in dating a freshman. The girl is a stalker. Huh? I thought we were in the same year. You look so young. Anyway, I wasn't stalking. I forgot her voice already. Was I doing a Obama thing? I don't know. You got it all wrong, alright? Maybe you should memorize the uniforms for each class. My comebacks are weird. I'm pretty new here. The first time I saw you, I immediately fell for you. You didn't even know how old I was. Will you go out with me? Please give me a chance. Try to appear. I roll my eyes at his cheesy line. Oh, I roll my eyes at his cheesy lines. So impatient, too. My answer is still no. Now let me go. Please? The boy keeps holding on to me, even though... Frustrated, I violently tug my arm away, he falls apart. This guy's attitude is really creeping me out. All the more reason to refuse him. Boy, he doesn't seem to know when to give up. What a brat. Sorry, forget what I said. Give me another chance. Let's start out as friends and get to know each other better. Blah. I can take him. He looks like he weighs like 20 pounds. The boy grabs my other arm and pulls me closer. He's getting more forceful as he tries to keep our conversation going. Without warning, I knee him in the stomach. Yeah. He goes and doubles over, finally letting me go. Ow, ow. I have to work my boy voices. Don't make me repeat myself. I changed her voice like 5 times already. I'm sorry. Please give me another chance. Is he a masochist? It's just weird. He reaches toward me again, but I step aside and grab his arm first. Sort of a fight. Skillfully, I seize his other arm and pull them both behind his back. When I speak again, my voice is stern. Try that again and you won't. Try. Okay, bet. If you can just use a shadow figure for like 5 episodes for like whole monologue. Oh my gosh, like pages of dialogue. Well, then I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Try that again, and you won't live to regret it. Yeah. Yeah. I never expected a small girl like you to be so strong. But fall in love with me. I mean, yes, ma'am. If you understand, then go. I release the boy and watch as he runs away. That wasn't stage direction. I hear him mumble something inaudible before he disappears down another street. It's not inaudible, it's intelligible. The first years are always so troublesome. He called me a small girl even though he was small himself. People like him will always stay persistent unless I'm clear with them. Well, you're very pretty lucky. I said she's lucky that she got the dog crap. I got what I mean. Maybe I should report him to the administration. Yeah, you should. Well, I probably roughed him up enough to teach him. No, we can report him. I think we can report him. She said, covering her earlier phone. No. Those are two different things. Are these walls accurate? Are the lines on the wall accurate? Like right here? Or is this? I can do this. Oh, I can do this. It's like airbrushed, pretty much. I gotta get reflections done. I'm just making the windows like really bright. They do that in the other app I used to. Once I get home, I thought she said I go to my mom. Well, once I get home, I go to my room. Oh, transitions. Right day, study hard. Math. Exam. This is my friend. I put my bag on the desk and drop down onto my bed. Plop. As usual, the silence of my house is so. What's the? I don't understand like the value though of like just having a background like staring at white tile. Like I think I want to see the character's reaction to that. As usual, the silence of my house is so heavy. I can feel it making my shoulders sag. Oh, narration too. I live alone because my parents work over. Really? They are usually busy, but they still call me whenever they can. Not whenever. It's not like I miss them, but it is boring to always be alone. It's called the OG we never introduced. I used to have many hobbies, but as soon as I grew up, they started to feel pointless. At some point, they all became repetitive. Pointless at some point. I do not want to spend my life in an endless cycle and the same routine. As if I'm not doing that right now. For the time being, I will just stay as I am. Okay. We didn't resolve anything with any of that. The village has always been quiet. Oh yeah, let's just go to the mansion. Let's go. I don't need all this. The village has always been quiet. Aside from the same holidays every year, there is not much going on. Yes, I was something exciting would happen. Alright, voice acting. Unless my fate has already been decided for me, it has. If I could, I would rewrite this boring village. Ooh. I think I forgot something. There was something I wanted to do behind the mansion. Ah, a mysterious mansion. I'm too sleepy right now. So tired. Trying to fall asleep and skip some time. Ellipse. My eyelids feel heavy, and before I know it, I'm fast asleep. Next day. Why is there a girl in Lolita? Miyuko! My dog's ear just perked and said, what are you doing up there? Oh my gosh. What is it, Ikuya? Did you get in a fight with another student yesterday? Huh? Why do you ask? There's a rumor that you roughed up a freshman yesterday for no reason. Seriously, that brat. I should have reported him. Of course, I'm on your side. I don't believe you'd do such a thing. A part of it actually is true. But to be fair, he was stalking me and being very forceful, so I simply defended myself. Oh, he's a punk. Hello. Was this you? You're too tall. I don't like that girl. I don't know if her eyes are too weird. I'm sorry. These are uniforms. You guys know full well. I guess we're not in Japan. We seem to be in England or South Africa. Yep. A dark-haired boy walks toward us. Oh, a dark-haired boy walks toward us. His name is Ryoji. Like Ikuya, I met him in primary school. You're good. You got support system, girl. You're fine. You're fine. Oh, gosh. Miyoko. There's a difference between self-defense and... Wait, hold on. What's going on? Hold on. What is going on? No. You know what? I'm gonna try to start using my... Look at this. I'm gonna try to start using my... I don't use my... when I draw, I don't use my... What's it? This tool. The lasso tool. Enough. I'm gonna try it when I'm done here. And then this is the lighting. I do like this. The shadow. So light is coming. I wonder if the shading's the same. Let's see. Oh, he doesn't have that, so that's not gonna work. I'm gonna try. Yeah. I guess. I think too. I think for literally with lighting, because you can always have reflected light anyways, so. I doubt Mr. Class President will ever run. He's the class president. We have the Yakuza member as a class president. You really do remind. What is this boy? What is this boy going on? I forgot his voice already too. You really do remind me of a wild rose. Thanks. If I grew roots in this place, I'd die of boredom. Girl, go join anime club. Oh, this reminds me of that time from 2 years ago. You know, when you beat up those seniors? Oh, I can fight. It wasn't like I wanted to do it. Besides, I only got involved because they started hazing all the freshmen. It's not my fault I couldn't hold back. Try to be nicer to your fellow students. Fine, I'll do my best. You should care more about your reputation. Aren't you afraid that you won't be able to make friends now that the rumor is going around? I already have you two. What else do I need? You guys are everything to me. I didn't intend to make friends with the freshmen anyway. You always seem so bored. Meeting new people or falling in love will make your life more exciting. ... No comment. They disappeared. I'm scared. Where did they go? Shortly afterwards, we begin to prepare for our trip to the forest. I'm not sure why I'm doing that, the Canadian thing. Our history teacher will be our guide. He supposedly wants to show the class a monument we learned about in class. I hope it's that dog. Let's just say this. I hope it's Balto. He claims pictures and books are nothing compared to the real thing. Honestly, if you're in history class, going to a monument, you need to learn about the person. What's the monument going to teach you? What's the monument going to teach you unless you're saying, what? What's the statue going to teach you? Alright, good, go. Ikea, are you scared of statues? Oh, in the forest? Everyone, don't stray from the path. You don't want to get lost here. Make sure not to disturb the wildlife either. Guess this field trip turned out to be even more educational than I expected. I've never seen this place before. Well, not recently. I got lost during... I don't know, this just became like me trying... This became like a voice demo real. Well, not recently. I got lost during a class picnic once when I was in primary school. Details now. Hey. Yeah, this looks different from what I remember. Leo G, have you heard about the demon in the forest? I went to look for her. Yeah, everyone in my neighborhood is talking about it. Apparently, the rumor started after some tourists went missing on a trip there. Dang tourists. Menos turistas, más vecinos. Do you think they're true? I don't know. I've never seen a demon before. Don't they only exist in legends? They say there's a truth behind every legend. This village has many tales, but I doubt they're all true. Oh, one could be true. If it's true, I hope our little demon friend doesn't eat people. Even if it does, I want to eat you. You taste too bad. Punch. Ow! I'm just kidding. Why is the school taking us to a forest where a man-eating demon... Oh, I'm so sorry. Why is the school taking us to a forest where a man-eating demon... That. Teachers don't believe the rumors. I think it's just a media stunt. And I know this because my dad told me. I guess we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, let's just go die, maybe. There is one thing I would like to warn you about. I forgot her voice. What is it? It's not public information yet, but my dad's a police officer, and I'm like... Recently, a few villagers went missing in the middle of the night. No trace of them has been found. It's like they vanished. My goodness! For real? I sure won't be walking around alone again. If we're headed in the same direction, I can walk you home. Some friend, if I'm heading in the same direction, I'm walking. You could also ask your brother to pick you up. My brother? No, not him. He's a demon. He goes in the forest and I think he eats people. Sounds like that. Cat's brother. Why? He's from the elite class. He stands out too much. What? What? What is going on? I'm so confused. Well, if all eyes are on you, no one's going to make a move. But being picked up like a kindergartner? Sorry, but okay, then die. Anyway, what would you offer, punk? You're a police officer? You clearly have the power of God on your side. Anyway, even though this news hasn't been officially released yet, you two should be more careful. Okay, he's the demon. He's got 3 crosses on him, at least, and his hair crosses. I forgot what happened. Dang it. I'll be fine. I can walk. Anyway, should we ask Mr. Blanchard about that demon rumor? Don't you mention that? You're ruining the mood. She has a high-pitched voice of any kind. I think you get me have a bunny in your hair. Leo G, what's his voice again? I forget. Let me ask him. Cool. I don't know, I was just thinking about Luke, I don't know. I think my voice is too high. I think in my head, I think it's deeper, right? That's a common thing. I don't think my voice is quite high, so I can't be like Naruto's voice actress. We eavesdrop on Leo G's conversation. Excuse me, Mr. Blanchett? Do you know anything about the demon rumors? So that's forward. Oh, Leo-ji, well, I am the demon. The teacher lets out a sigh and scratches. Oh, this is just a narrator. The teacher lets out a sigh and scratches the top of his head. The Hunter x Hunter narrator. You don't believe in them, do you? Not in the... I'm doing like 5 voices, they're all the same. Not in the slightest. This forest is home to many different species of animals. Some silly people who probably mistook one for a demon. Those uneducated people, not like me, I'm a teacher. Besides, there is no proof of their existence. The legends about this forest were just stories made up to scare little children. Oh no, he's What about the missing tourists? Would you call their disappearance a coincidence? Leo-ji's father is a policeman. I don't think they disappeared. It's very easy to get lost in the forest without a map or guide. That's what probably happened to them. The rescue team will find them soon. Stay with the group and you won't have anything to worry about. Dude, you're gonna get sued by every teacher, every parent, or at least talked about in the paper. I see. I see. Well, he died. Now Ikea has to die. What did Mr. Blanchett say? He believes it's all made up. I don't believe a thing about this demon. Oh, I don't believe a thing about this demon. Still, rumors have piqued my curiosity. There's at least a grain of truth to every story. Something must have caused the villagers to feel restless. Hey, what do you guys think about doing a little expedition of our own? Please. Oh my gosh. That sounds interesting. I am bored. What's death? But those missing tourists, what if we get lost too? Then we get lost. You're here suspended in space. You have powers. You're fine. Don't worry, I have a map. I thought he was going to say, I won't let anything happen to you. Leo, you suck. Don't worry, I have a map and we can always signal for help with the torch. Oh, was that freshman just going to be a no-name freshman? I thought he was actually going to be, he was just a freshman. That was just to show that I can fight. Oh. Really? You set the forest on fire with that. Map? Oh, torch. Okay. I was trying to figure out if they were dumb or I was dumb. Why would you even have one of those? This isn't the Middle Ages. Do you not see him? Do you not see what this boy is about? He's too cool for modern technology. Just kidding, just kidding. I've got a phone with me. Well, this was a fun joke. Can you even get a signal out here? Mr. Blanchett will... Oh no, he put the arm behind the head. Now what? Now what? We have to follow him now. Don't worry, Ikea. I'm sure everything will go smoothly. If anything does happen, you can blame it on me. Okay, I'll haunt you. Like, no, you need to... He's not saying the right things. You need to say, I'll fight, or I'll protect you. Why do you have wraps around your arms? What are you doing? Were you in the forest murdering? Sure. That doesn't guarantee our safety. I'm not talking anymore. Stop overthinking it. What are the chances of anything bad happening? At least 80% with an active demon on this. It'll be just like a walk in the park. The worst thing that could happen to us is getting lost. Of course that'd be the worst. The worst, yeah. Don't tell me you're planning for it to happen. No, it just occurred to me. I haven't been to the forest in a while. His map sucks, probably. The place looked worse than my memories. Oh no, you have demon memories. Yeah, this place looks too nice for a demon to live in the morning. While we are here, we can look for the missing tourists. How old are we? How are we? Are we young enough? Are we young enough to be this stupid? Well, I'm up for it. I'm bored out of my mind anyways. Come with us, Ikea. I think it'll be fun. Who cares if you die? Eclipse. Moon. Fine. Everyone, gather together. Let's go. Exclamation point. The students line up in small groups. The teacher makes sure everyone is present before moving on. When do we sneak out? Let's head to the back of the line. He won't be able to see us there. As the group follows the path, we go the other way. Oh, that was me. My bad. That was BB Yoko. Me. A few minutes later, we end up at a fork in the path. Oh, they switched places. Variation at its best. Look! A crossroad! Which path should we take? According to the map, the right path goes farther into the forest, while the left one leads to a waterfall. Oh, crap. Waterfall! This is a girl after my own heart. Let's go to the waterfall. I don't think there's anything of interest among the more trees. What? Yeah. That's what she said. Excited? Leody skips ahead. That was probably definitely the narrator. Ooh, pan. Huh? We went left, but we went right. Why didn't we just pan? What if they left? Well, I get... What about a fade, maybe? And it's like some footsteps and then a fade probably. After a few moments of walking, we reached the waterfall. Oh, that was Ryoji. A large, shimmering lake ringed by lily pads rests at the bottom of it. You're pretty. Yo. The cliff face of the waterfall also has a path of rock along it, providing easy access to the other side of the water. Oh, we're gonna bridge Terabithia. The water is so clear, I can see the bottom. Whoa, it's huge! The water looks so sparkly. I want to jump right in. You get excited over the simplest things, don't you? Heck yeah. Probably. There might be dangerous animals or bacteria in the water. If you jump into it, you'll probably be eaten alive. Oh, you always ruin my fun. Huh? Take a closer look at the lake. I have fun. I can hear the sound of birds singing, but there does not seem to be any other animals around. These rocks could serve as perfect seats. Miyoko, come over here. They're probably wet. I'm going to explore for a bit. I'll be back soon. I'm gonna go to the mansion. This isn't exciting enough. We'll be waiting here. Don't go too far, okay? Ryoji. I was about to say, maybe I'm just like thinking he's the guy, but no, he's class president. Like, that's why you need to lead. How did you get this role? I'm trying to think it's just because you... I don't know. I know. Don't worry. I skip over to the right side of the waterfall, trying to see what might be behind the stream of water. To my surprise, there seems to be a hidden cave. Are you about to go in by yourself? Why would she go somewhere that you're not me. You're not a girl after my own heart. You are the farthest thing from my heart. If you're in front of my heart. From the corner of my eye, I noticed a shadow moving in the bushes. It moved so fast. I don't know why. But my eyes cannot make out what it is. It does not help that I was not paying attention. I don't use any contractions here. Whatever it is, I'm pretty sure it just went to the cave, so I won't go there. I look towards the entrance and notice another path of rock leading inside. Path of rocks? In the forest? Curiosity gets the best of me, compelling... Oh no, you're not me. Compelling me to take a look. You are Miyoko. I carefully make my way across the rocks. After I manage to get behind the waterfall, I peer around the cave. I cannot see anything in the darkness. The sound of falling water echoes around me. I wish I had my phone with me. Why don't you have your phone? What is the reasoning? No. What is the reasoning she doesn't have her phone? You can't just say, oh, I don't have my phone. That's the problem with modern stories. You don't have the convenience of not having a phone, so you can't just say, oh, we don't have a light. Oh, you have to give a reason. That phone is to fall and have broken, so there's no signal. The signal towers need to have fallen down. There needs to be like a massive storm. It needs to be really high and far out. You can't just not have brought your phone. Actually, I honestly have not brought my phone places. But I feel like she seems to be a normal high school kid. So I feel like she should have her phone. Much more, and furthermore, I've done so much voice acting. I don't know voice acting, quote unquote. I'm not my normal voices right now, but anyways. I've lost my actual voice. What could be back there? Oh, her voice is... Okay. What could be back there? I know I saw something hidden a moment ago, but I can't see anything. So freaking stupid. Is it just my imagination? Sure. Die. I try to shout, but the sound of crashing water overpowers my voice. As I walk deeper into the cave, I try again. Hello? Is anyone there? Is anyone there? Is anyone there? Is there too much water? Will it not be echo? I call out a third time, but I can only hear the echo of my voice. How do I tell you? I hear footsteps behind me. Surprised, it's a freshman. Eres? A shadow stands at the entrance. Who is there? Is it a guy? I think it's a guy. He lives. Okay, let me try to think of the voice. Young money, young money, young money, Hanenika. Okay. Hanenika. I can tell from the person's build that he is a man. Oh, thanks for pointing that. But due to the darkness, I cannot make out his facial features. I hope I fall in love. Who are you? Let's. Who are you? Ellipse. That was terrible. I said, who are you? Oh, there you go. I did that already. Stop yelling. I'm not deaf. I can't even read. I step on the wet, uneven surface and fall flat. You're not using sounds, though. Ugh, ow. A hand reaches out to me, and I'm surprised by the man's kindness. Well, he caused it. He should. That's common decency. Oh my goodness! What? What is this chain holding up? What is the chain? Are you a tiger? Light suddenly filters through the waterfall, and I can finally see his face. Are you hurt? I cannot do this. Are you hurt? No, I'm okay. No, I'm okay. I take his hand and pull myself up. He gazes at me with his narrow, violet eyes, but I'm more drawn to the long crimson hair he has tied into a loose braid. Tied into a loose braid. Twisted it and then started braiding it. That's really interesting. I like your design, sir. I don't know about the chain thing, but oh, he's wearing a Japanese clothes. I don't know what it's called. I don't want to say the wrong word. The man's delicate facial features contrast with his muscular torso and wide shoulders. Sounds are pretty sharp. I'm so delicate. Delicate. He is wearing odd traditional clothing. That's rude. That's very rude. That's very Eurocentric of you to say. Well, not really. I guess if they're in Japan, they're not in Japan though. It says maths. Well, that's a translation. My teacher's name is Blanchett. He is wearing odd traditional clothing. In particular, the collar around his neck raises a lot of questions. Oh, please don't be an animal. I've never encountered anyone like him in the village. You're disturbing my peace with your shouting. Are you up here sleeping? Go find a house. That was blunt and rude. You didn't answer me. Okay, so it seems, is this like the general, like, what's the word you call it? Convention? To put parentheses. Is this parentheses? Yes, these are parentheses, right? Quotation marks are the God commas times 2. And then, yes, parentheses, okay. I'm guessing you're one of the tourists. Oh crap, are you a demon? I forgot all about that. Why did my friends... I hate the OG. Tourists? Can't you say I'm a student? I don't know. How did you discover this cave? Are you lost? I'm gonna give him a little bit more attitude. No, I wanted to follow the path outside and never come back. This is private property. Wait, who are you? What are you doing here? How did you know about the tourists? I have newspaper delivery service. Kiki's. Don't ask so many questions at once. Don't just cut me off. Answer me. Oh, I'm one of those kind of girls. I'm a little bit annoying. Got some Kagome in me. You know, I had a good argument. Is it Koga? I can't remember. Kovu, basically. From Inuyasha. Sorry, Inuyasha reference. But you know, one thing, I was watching Inuyasha on Adult Swim, and I never finished Inuyasha. Like, do they kill Naroku? I don't know. Also, I kind of like Kikyo better than Kagome. I didn't really like Kagome. I feel like if Kagome changed her clothes, she'd be more likable. And her, in her bag. Miroku was the one though. It was more Miroku and Sango for me, to be honest. I actually really liked Sango's brother because like at the time I was that age. Anyways, never mind that. What's the thing? No, not Konohamaru. Konohamaru was specifically named for a specific place. His name starts with a K though, I think too. Oh yeah, and then he got taken by the bad people, And then there's like the other lady with the eye makeup, and then yeah, I like Kiki. I mean, Kiki was pretty cold, but Kiki was a demon. Like half the time, wasn't she like a demon? So like I don't know if that's her actual. I mean, none of the two of them were that likable. Why am I talking about Inuyasha? I like Inuyasha. I like no. I'm so sorry. I like Miroku and Sango as a couple, I guess, or as just two characters. They were interesting. Inuyasha reminded me of Sonic, so I love always like Sonic, so I was like Inuyasha, but not a fan of Kagome really. I like her name though. I also like Kaede's name. I love the name Kaede. Really name Kaede. I think I like names that end in A. In, like Japanese names. I like but Sesshomaru of course. Sesshomaru favorite. And the whole like dynamic with Rin. Is it Rin? Very well done. I like that. I like that kind of thing. You know, like the strong, aloof person that can't it'd be like if Snape had like a like a bunny. It's kind of that kind of a thing. Quite nice. I don't really know what the story is about. It's very episodic, to be honest. Inuyasha was very episodic feeling for the anime. There was like a thread, but Teen Titans had the same thing. And Teen Titans was. Alright, back to the very interesting story. Triple question mark says, never mind that. Go back to your group already. I'm trying hard to sound not like Leoji. Leorio. But I just my commentary is just to shout out random names from other things. I don't know. The man roughly grabs me by the wrist. Oh, the man roughly grabs me by the wrist and pulls me back to the cave entrance. Should he push me to the cave entrance? I guess he could pull me then. Stay away from this place. Matt effortlessly pushes me out. Oh no, he pushes me. I turn around to complain, but he's already gone. He disappeared as mysteriously as he appeared. The writing's kind of nice, kind of decent. I don't know. I think it's decent. Do I know bad writing from good writing? I don't know. I enjoy this writing. It's alright. Other than one that just says something about pointless and then point right after each other. Who am I? Who am I to say? I'm thinking about it. I don't have a cam yet. A cam. What if my voice is going worse? I should stop talking. What a rude guy. It's not like he owns the cave or anything. Yeah, I feel like I'm talking like Kagome. I hate Kagome's cadence. This reminds me of how I treated that first year kid. Okay, let's not act like that guy was the victim here. I mean, in a sense, because he got hit, like in a literal sense. But I was the victim first. What? Why are we caring about him? He's a first year kid. You should know better than that. He's stupid. Stupid. He should get punished. At least I gave him a chance to explain. This person was just. Wait, what? She's saying shoes. I'm really confused with her. Fix yourself. He seemed to know about the tourist too. Everyone knows about it. Leo just telling everyone. He's like, keep this on the wrap. He goes to his teacher. Hey, Mr. Blanchett, guess what? After letting out a heavy sigh, I hopped back across the rocks to Leoji and Ikuya. Without being a Terabithia situation. That's really great. I was about to go high for him. Hey, Miyoko. Back already? Did you find anything interesting? Nope, I'm the worst friend ever. But you guys get. I'll tell you about the demon because you guys let me fall asleep in class and I got too much history and chemistry homework. I'm the weird guy, but he doesn't seem worth mentioning to Ikuya and Leoji. Is your name Leoji? Maybe. Why is our teacher's name Mr. Blanchett? I don't know. I don't know. It's fine. We just live in a space. Maybe demons don't live here after all. Jeez, Ikuya, have you given up already? What is your issue? You can see he does clearly look a demon player. Okay. Of course, a demon. He was like an exorcist, and his hair is blue. Of course, a demon won't show itself so easily. We should keep looking around. Nuh-uh. I'm tired. Let's go back to the group before nurse to blah blah blah. Gone. Why is her temple this? This doesn't make sense if it's not on the person's face at all. Okay. Still shows. Okay. Did Mr. Blanchett ever talk about this forest during history class? I can't remember. I'll have to save this. Oh, okay, there's some UI stuff over there worth mentioning. Alright, let's see if we can finish out this chapter, and then we'll call that. Did Mr. Blanchett ever talk about this forest during history class? I can't remember. That's because you're always sleeping during history class. That's not true. I do pay attention. Sometimes. Dark nights? That's not what that said previously. Well, I'm not depressed enough that I don't write on my stationery. That's a good sign. It's been a long day. My feet hurt from all the walking. Still curious about what secrets the forest has. That crimson-haired guy in particular bothers me. He wasn't dressed like a tour guide. Not that I've heard about any tours. Conclusions are weird. Why would you think he was a tour guide? They explain that. I guess tourists lead people through the forest. Okay, got you. But I guess that's just the implication of why there would be tourists. Okay. Digging into it makes me more confused. Perhaps I should stop here. I'm thinking that too. Like he said, it's none of my business. There's no use fretting over it. We're very British. Even as one mystery fades, however, another one appears. The abandoned house from yesterday pops up in my why. Why are we thinking about that? We're trying to find Stephanie's thumb. Even as one mystery fades, however, I read that already. I'm just so interested in the match that I had to read it again. I did plan on going there again, and it does not seem to be. Oh no! Oh my gosh, what is wrong? She just wants to die. To be raining now. I glanced at the time. It reads 8 p.m. It's already dark outside. My feet still hurt, but the house isn't that far. What's wrong with you? I grabbed my jacket once I decided to go. Oh, not the silence. Oh, gee. The streets are completely empty, making the village seem like it has been abandoned. Everyone must already be home from work or school. Alright, with that, we will end our, what's this called? Dark Nights? Oh no, that means they're about to go down, because she wrote Dark Nights on her thing. I should really try to find a cliffhanger type place, let's see. Alright, let's go for a few more. A few minutes later, I reached the old house. Dude, the ghost is right here. This. It looks exactly the same as last time. I can't read. Even though it did not rain today, it is still surrounded by that eerie mist. The previous owner must have been very rich to afford the construction of mist. Especially for all its fine details, right? Like these wobbly bricks. It shouldn't be a problem if I look around. The house looks large and older now that I'm close. I inspect the big chains locking the doors. Why am I going into the easy? They are not old and rusty like I expected. They seem like they were put on recently. Perhaps the residence has a new owner. I'm gonna guess it is a freshman. Suddenly, I hear a sigh from behind me. I quickly turn around to locate the source of the sound. There is someone sitting on the edge of the fountain. Where's the fountain? Oh, I see it. Excuse me. I'm gonna have several choices? I hope he's a ghost. He blends so well with the dreary mist that I had not noticed him when I first entered. That way, if I die, it'll be alright anyways. I slowly approach the man. Up close, I notice he looks near my age. That's lucky. He's most likely from the same school as me, but I've never seen him before. His uniform design, not one I read. He's long dead. Perhaps he's part of the elite class like Yuki's brother. Elite class? Each elite student wears a custom design uniform. Can you imagine if people let you run that rampant in school and cared about stuff like that? The clan. Maybe that'd be cool. To complement their unique uniforms, the elite class also has special rules. But I never bothered looking into them, right? Because you're dumb. Its members hardly appear at school. What the freak? Needless to say, there are many rumors about that class. I bet Ikea asked them because I voice her as such. But she's really smart. According to Ikea, you need to have very high grades to qualify. But there might be more to it than that. Many students envy their status. Hello? I like you. You might be my choice. You look like you're from Fullmetal Alchemist. The guy flinches and looks at me startled. I'm really tired right now. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I don't like my voice. With this voice, I don't deserve to. I just don't like her voice now. I'll change it. She seems very annoying. I don't mind. My apologies for not noticing you earlier. May I sit here? I think this is a romance. I'm thinking that. I was thinking I was gonna get murdered inside the mansion, but the way this is going, I might not get murdered. Hey, Ikea also has a cross on his tie. Maybe the crosses and the ties in this universe just have crosses on them. Be my guest. I think he's supposed to be more elegant than that. I think he's supposed to be like a Shakespeare. Is he supposed to be Shakespeare? Could he be the shadow I saw yesterday? Do you come here often? It sounds like a cheesy pickup line, but I don't know what else to say. I do. This place has an interesting atmosphere. Ellipse. La luna. He looks away from me, the warm copper of his gaze thoughtful. Something about him feels off. Yes, it's because he doesn't have pupils and there's a strange white. I'm not sure, but is he sad? White under his eyes. I can't really read his expression. He looks pretty sad. Is he crying? Don't cry. What about you? Well, I can't tell him that I saw something strange here the other night and came to investigate. I'd sound weird. I never noticed how interesting this place was before, so I thought I'd come. Now we're using contractions. Interesting. Yeah, take a closer look. At this hour? I like going for walks at night. What? Likewise. Well, then let's just go together. The man's expression clears up and he smiles. Would you like to go for a walk with me then? You wish. Sure. You know, I feel like I was rude to everyone else. Not the guy. That guy was creepy. But clearly, if he hadn't been creepy, he would have just gone a walk. He really ruined himself. It's really easy to get a walk with Miyoko. It's odd that someone would offer to go for a walk with the person they just met. I too think that, Miyoko. It's also equally odd that someone would go for a walk with a person they just met. He does seem friendly and polite, though. Yes, at night at 8 p.m. Well, he is Colonel Mustang, so. He stands up, and we follow a path to the garden. They got a little lazy with this garden here, I must say. But I'm alright. I think this has a lot of views, so it's pretty much, if I play my cards right, I do. Yeah, right. Yo, I will have a very, 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 very successful visual novel. Speaking it right now. And God willing, my visual novel will be right up there on the top visual novel on Steam. Unlike the rest of the garden, this path is not covered with weeds. That's good. I'm glad someone kept it up. The ground is even. This piano is playing. The ground is even and well trod. That's good. That's good. I'm glad it's well trod. I don't think that moon is divided. That moon looks more like a space type moon with the lines on it. I wouldn't have put those lines on it. Like I would have just put like a more fuzzy moon. The coloring is good, but I just mean like I think it looks more space sci-fi. I don't know. As we walk, he points out the statues hidden away by unusual shrubs and flowers I have not seen before. He does it so naturally. It's as if he owns this place. Probably does if he's sitting there. I never thought about myself. This is a little bit. This here is a little bit lazy. The Moonlight and starry sky illuminate the view, which makes it even more beautiful. I thought I was gonna get scared, but this is a drawing though. You see the shadow? I overthink these things. Look at these shadows. I have to just learn cell shading first, and not first, but when I try to like more painterly shade, I think I just think too much. I think less is more until you don't really know what you're doing. Did the music stop? Should I just loop until? I never expected to find beauty in an abandoned place like this. Talking about you, Mustang. The man smiles mysteriously at my comment. You seem to know a lot about this mansion. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. You know who put the chains on the doors? He's about to go, Arr! Oh, there you go, told you. Ellipse. Ellipse. His eyes swivel away from mine again. The man hesitates to speak. I seem to have found my answer. And we too have found our answer as today's stream video comes to a close. This has been Dark Nights, or was I supposed to say my? This is I don't have a name yet. Art name Faintus. Here on Twitch, Saintus. I think I haven't really fully figured it out yet. I just decided to start streaming a few days ago randomly, so I don't really have. I have ideas, but they're not really fomented, right? But if I waited for them, then I wouldn't have started. So, in any case, I say this. I don't have a sign off. Look at the moon. I think I'm thinking like a Mustang. I've never played. I guess this must be what they call a harem type game. I'm not really into the romance genre in general, like in anything, but such subplots do help things. So I like to write, so it is beneficial to know, I guess. It's good experience. I made myself hoarse trying to voice act. I think everybody probably sounded the same. It's probably very affected to try to mimic what I see if anime or any voice acting thing I've come across. So yeah, I actually tried to take some voice acting classes. I not classes, but a few videos. I've watched a few videos, but I haven't practiced. I'm not. I think it's clear, but I always have like doing voices, even though actually, unlike Miyoko, when I would read my history books, I'd always do like voices and accents. I really quite like doing that. In any case, I like accents. I like languages. I like people who have hoarse voices, raspy voices. I think they're quite fun. Right now, I almost have one because I made my voice go away, so that's fun. But in any case, this was very educational. I'm gonna take a picture of Colonel Mustang, and we're out. No, I can't say we're out. I'm watching RDC. I can't say we're out. I don't know what they say actually when they sign off, so I can't do that. Love RDC. Very inspiring group. For now, I will say goodbye and good night. Dun, 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 dun. That's embarrassing, isn't it? Alfred Hitchcock stuff. Alright, we're gonna press save. And we're gonna save it in. Probably I thought I could save it myself. Yes. Okay. And I'm gonna go at the menu. I'm fully sure. That's what I look like. It feels like there's a secret, but at the same time, gallery. Sketchbook. All endings. I didn't even have any choices yet. Zekun. Oh no, I'm gonna look ahead. Who are these people? Oh, okay. I was say I haven't seen him yet. Okay, you know. It's supposed to be the other guy was stuck up me. Kurato. Others. Cutscenes. Lock. These names sound like Japanese names someone made up. Alright, anyways. We're out. We're leaving. This book won't open. Thank you very much, and good night.